everyone, my name is Mosam. You probably know me as The Brown Gypsy. Welcome to my first ever YouTube video. Finally, drum rolls, we are here. Let's begin. First of all, let me just give you a short little tiny bit of my introduction. In about 10 days, I'm going to finish 4 years of being in Canada. Seems huge. I also just graduated from my bachelor's degree in hospitality and tourism management. In these 4 years, I was fortunate enough to travel throughout Canada. I did Vancouver, part of Alberta, Banff, Canmore. Then I went to Toronto, Montreal. So I've been there. Some places I've lived, some places I've just traveled. So I have a lot of experience and knowledge and adventures that I can share with you guys. So let's start with this video. This video is going to be about how you will pack your bags if you are traveling from almost anywhere in the world to either Canada or US. So probably that will be extremely helpful to you. I will also try to cover what intakes this video will focus on, so also summer and winter. So if you are any of these, I should be able to give you information for both. So let's begin. The first thing that I put in my luggage, can you guess? It's the most important thing to me. So whatever is very special, something you believe in, put that first. Mine is Ganpati. I believe that he is someone who will help us not be in problems. So Vigna Harta. You can say your little prayer and just put him down. That's the first step I take. And then we can now focus on what to put as stuff. This video is specially made so that you don't carry extra stuff, unwanted stuff, unnecessary stuff that you are probably gonna regret because it is available here and you don't need it otherwise. So that's the goal of this video. Number one, take out your itinerary. See how many bags are allowed to you. It should be probably 2 plus 2, so 2 big plus 2 small. So the 2 should be 23 kgs each and the other should be 7 kgs. Now our goal is for you to be not tired once you reach Canada or US. You should be able to feel pretty much happy, excited, and not carrying a lot of stuff on your shoulders. So that's the goal. Let's get started. Oh, before packing, make sure you have a weighing scale. Do not start your packing. That is so massive. You're moving from between countries. Do not start packing without a weighing scale. That is very crucial. I hate when we are at the airport and they're like, hey, this is overweight. Now shift stuff in the small bag and then you carry that throughout 24 hours, 30 hours of your journey. That's something we are going to avoid. We're not going to let that happen. So stay to that limit. Don't push for that extra 1 kg. Always stay the same amount that they've asked you. Travel without worries. That's the goal. Now here are the few documents that you require. COVID test, which tells you you're healthy. Letter of enrollment. Oh, also vaccines, how many vaccines you have taken, proof of that will be good enough. Letter of enrollment, letter of introduction, bank statement for proof of fee payment that you've paid the fees. Other most important thing would be passport. It is more important than your damn life. So keep that in mind. Don't lose it. It's not an option. Other than that, try carrying driver's license if you have it from back home. It's going to be like a proof of one more identity for you and also will help you in future when you want to get a driver's license. Extremely helpful. Try getting that. Other than that, carry a small box of snacks that if the food gets delayed or you don't know what to get, you are probably vegetarian and you're like, I don't know, do I want to try something new or something? So try having that box of food, thepla or chakri or just snacks that you will probably have during the flight, which is going to be helpful. Other than that, carry cash. Carry around like $300 to about $600. That should be okay. Try to convert it in either CAD or US dollars. Any of them should be okay internationally. Other than that, carry 2 medicines that probably will be extremely helpful. Could be Crocin or Stopic, just 2 extremely important medicines with a prescription. Now, I say no to carrying a lot of medicines because you probably won't need it. They will expire. It's not very essential because change of country will require change of medication. We'll get into that later, so don't worry about that. Now, for big luggage, let's get to the part of clothes. This is what you will carry no matter what season you come in. Must have 1 pair of professional clothes, at least 1 pair. If you could bring 2, that's amazing. Other than that, get 1 pair of traditional clothes. You're gonna have a lot of festivals here as well, and you will want to dress up, feel homely when you're homesick. So that, other than that, nobody tells you this, but get lots of summer clothes. Now, why is that? Even if it's -40, yes, we have -40 in Ottawa. So even if you have -40, once you enter an establishment, once you enter your college or any building, it will be heated inside. Now, if you're wearing winter clothes, you will want to, it's gonna be bad. So if you have summer clothes inside, you can just take off your winter jacket and you're gonna be okay. So carry good enough summer clothes, but not too many because there are shops over here, you can get more. Other than that, do carry 1 pair of thermal. This is going to be your first winter, and in order to cope up with that, thermals should be extremely helpful. Yes. So no matter what intake you come in, just bring the warmest jacket you have from back home. It's fine. If you come in September, you have that extra room to take your time, go for shopping, to get your winter jacket, do that. But if you do come in January, it will be a little bit complicated. You have to get it as soon as possible, but it's not gonna be bad. You will travel from bus and everything. So the first thing you will do actually when you come here is to get a jacket if you are coming in January. So don't worry about that. Why is it important to not bring jacket from back home? Is because this is a complete different winter. It's nothing like back home, and you shouldn't waste even a single penny on getting it from somewhere else. Not waste money or space in your suitcase. So very important, do not get it. Now for utensils, the only and the most important thing would be getting a pressure cooker. It is available here, but it's not that great. It's really difficult to find. You're not going to be so satisfied with it. Get that. And now the next important thing would be getting a box of this. So empty, but do get this. It is really difficult to find here. I'm still using this. Mine is now dead, but I cannot find a new one. Here's exactly why you will get it empty. You probably recognize everything, so that's the reason. So along with pressure cooker, try to get small pans and flat utensils, because the gas looks like that, it's not fire. So try to bring something that's okay with that, just for your first few days. And then eventually, if you like to buy more stuff, it's easy to get it in Walmart, Freshco. Yeah. For food, try getting few little things that are going to help you out in the first few days, because you don't know when you'll go to the grocery store, or just to help you out a little bit. You can bring Maggi, thepla, a lot of snacks. Please do not think about getting any dairy products because it's easily available. Here's ghee. It's the most easiest thing ever. Forget about Amul cheese. Don't think about it ever again. For electronics, do not try to bring almost anything here. The voltage is completely different. It's 120 volts. So try to not bring anything. If you do have laptop, you're okay to bring it, but if you are looking to buy a new one, try buying it over here because of guarantee, and if anything breaks, the labor is very expensive, so it will be easier and cheaper to buy stuff here. Also, if you come in September or probably January, you can get student discounts on Apple as well, so try getting the laptop here. Other than that, few very important things will be, if you are wearing contact lenses or glasses, try to bring a lot of extra. So like, I'm not sure how you use it, but try to bring a lot more. So if you lose them, if you break them, you do have it here. You don't have to get it from back home, because getting a family doctor here and then just going through all of that steps, it is very expensive, very tedious. It's better to get it from back home. If you are getting a lot of medicines, make sure you get prescription. It is very essential. Get toothbrush, toothpaste, small toothpaste, a pocket shampoo, a pocket conditioner. That is going to be essential in the first few days. The last thing would be, carry a big smile, a lot of excitement, a lot of courage. Forget about living an easy life, and be ready to accept everything that comes along your way. And that is all of my knowledge to you. If you did find this helpful and you enjoyed it, please show me some excitement, and I will be back with another video very, very soon. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you for giving me your time.